Greetings, everyone. I'm in Sri Lanka, visiting my homeland and also where Cha's Organics products are coming from. Today, I have been reminiscing what Cha's Organics means to me. For me, Cha's Organics is a place. It's not just a business. It's a place where we cultivate and regenerate love, warmth, generosity, care, and respect to the earth, and bringing beautiful medicinal food to our friends' table and to our family. It's been awesome week so far in Sri Lanka. Me and Matty have been eating such like amazing food. It's endless eating. We can't deny it. It's so good. So we thought we should give some cardio exercise for ourselves in this beautiful paddy field where most of our heirloom rice are coming from. So Matty, what did you notice so far?
Yeah, well, this is a 50-acre property, and over here you can see a really lush paddy field. That's our Suindel, or our fragrant rice. That's an heirloom, ancient heirloom variety of rice that we're growing. You can see the plants look super healthy, and it's very lush, beautiful green. But just on the other side of that hill over there is some other organic rice that's growing, and unfortunately they had a pest that was attacking those crops. And this has to do with some of the biodynamic nature of the farming practices that are used here. They follow a lunar cycle to time certain things that you do when you're planting these seeds. So there was a small window that was missed over there, a window of time that was missed on that field, that paddy field, that enabled a pest to really attack it. But they timed it perfectly on this part, so you can see there's no pests and the plants are doing really, really well.
Biodynamic agriculture is phenomenal. It's magical.
So here we are in a rice paddy, and I just wanted to kind of highlight the way the water is controlled, because I just want you to take a look across there, because the water source is at the top of the slope, and then everything is terraced with different bunts made to create reservoirs to hold the water for all the rice plants to grow. And you can see the water pouring from one level to the next in a controlled manner. So there's another feature that we got to talk about when it comes to flooding these lands, is that they actually use that also to control some pests and actually fix 4 or 5 different problems with one feature. So if you can pan down, you can see large cracks in the soil over here, and that's kind of an odd look for a flooded paddy field, right? Because usually you see that on dry soil. So what they did was there was a pest that was affecting these plants. So they dried this part out completely, thus creating all these cracks, and then reflooded it afterwards to control that pest. So basically washed and drowned all the pests off the rice plants by doing that. So another amazing thing, when I mentioned like they solve 4 or 5 problems with one practice, you can see here, I'm going to pull some out. If I can do it as nice as recipe. These are all weeds that have grown. So when they dry the land out, the weed bank of seeds starts to sprout and germinate. But then when they flood it afterwards, it basically drowns and kills all the weeds. So it's weed control happening when they do that as well. And another benefit of doing that is soil aeration. So this is very high organic soil, has a lot of organic matter. So you have a lot of bacterial and microscopic kind of activity going on in the soil with all kinds of different organisms. So sometimes with all that, you can have trapped gases like methane and stuff deep in the soil. So when they dry it out and it forms the cracks, it allows oxygen to penetrate deep into the soil, and it releases all those gases that are trapped in there. So it's like a natural form of aeration as well.
Another beautiful feature we're going to show you right now. You see all these cranes gathering around. We didn't ask them to come for a meeting here. They voluntarily came here to take care of all the pests around there. So it's natural pest control. check out Kirindioya here. So this water comes from upcountry. It passes Ravana waterfalls where you have high content of minerals, and it comes downstream here. And the water from this Kirindioya actually feeds our heirloom rice paddy field.
Yeah.
The water is so fresh. Checking for leeches on my feet. So far, so good. Matty, what do you got out there?
So here we have a pearl rice plant, right? You can see the bottom and the leaves. And this is called the pinnacle of the rice plant. And that's basically like the seed head. It's where all the grains are growing. And each one of these little kind of seed heads turns into a grain of rice. And you can have up to 1,000 per pinnacle. So when you look across here, 13 acres, how many of these are you going to get? That's a lot of rice. And we're just kind of blown away by the biodiversity that's happening here. We were just told by Rustica, who maintains a lot of this farmland, there's over 40 species of spiders that live within the paddy field. We can see that there's dragonflies flying around. They also are very avid hunters of any type of pests that feed on the rice plants. And we have here, let's try to get a close-up on this guy. This is a pest, actually. So you can see the caterpillar there. He folded the leaf around himself, so he was protected in there. And he's kind of wondering, what are we doing? Because we've exposed him here. But normally some people would see that and they spray their entire crop. But all he really does is eat some of the leaf matter. So he's actually, even though he's a pest, it's not a terrible pest to have around. This doesn't necessitate spraying chemicals that leach into the water to kill a guy that's just going to eat some of the leaf.
So we are going to climb up on the security hut up there. This is our heirloom organic rice farmers security stall. So we sang some songs. We got Matty to represent, you know, Canadian reggae at the paddy field. Let's go. One love, one heart. Let's get together and feel all right.
We're feeling great, by the way.